What if escaping today's inflation and debt traps required ancient Native American wisdom instead of a new side hustle? Our ancestors thrived completely off-grid for free. Stick around for habit number 7. It could literally save your life. The Haudenosaunee Confederacy lived by the 7th generation principle. Before consuming any resource, they asked how that choice would impact descendants 7 generations into the future. It guaranteed sustainable survival. Today, financial planners call this long-term horizon thinking, the absolute bedrock of building wealth. To use this in your budget, before you make an impulse purchase, pause and ask, will this matter to my grandchildren? If not, keep your money. Pre-colonial indigenous communities operated on a gift economy, placing wealth in commonage rather than private ownership. Instead of every family hoarding specialized equipment, the tribe shared vital resources, ensuring collective survival without individual burden. Today, behavioral economists prove that collaborative consumption drastically reduces personal debt. Stop financing expensive, rarely used items on a high-interest credit card. Build a tool-sharing network with 3 trusted neighbors and watch your household expenses plummet. The Iroquois perfected the 3 sisters method, planting corn, beans, and squash together. The corn provides a stalk, beans add nitrogen, and squash leaves retain water. Modern agronomists confirm this symbiotic polyculture yields massive calories per acre without a single drop of expensive synthetic fertilizer. Stop buying overpriced organic produce and chemical soil treatments. Plant a dense, mutually beneficial garden plot this spring to slash your summer grocery bill to 0. Indigenous craftsmanship viewed tool-making as a sacred art, not a disposable chore. A well-crafted knife or woven basket was built to endure a lifetime, preventing the constant energy drain of remaking essentials. Modern financial. Experts call our current trap the boots theory. Buying cheap garbage keeps you broke because you constantly replace it. Stop buying flimsy plastic goods. Invest once in high-quality, repairable items to end the endless cycle of replacement spending. Native American dwellings like the Navajo Hogan or Plains Earth Lodge were built entirely from local, earthen materials. These soft footprint structures utilize the Earth's thermal mass, staying warm in winter and cool in summer without burning fuel. Today, green builders and financial planners champion earth-sheltered construction to bypass 30-year mortgages and utility bills. Stop paying banks for drywall. Research natural earth-bag building techniques to create your own zero debt. Climate-controlled off-grid shelter. Indigenous scouts inherently mastered what modern survivalists call the rule of 3s. You can survive 3 hours in extreme weather without shelter, 3 days without water, but 3 weeks without food. Yet, modern consumers completely invert this priority. Financial data shows Americans spend thousands annually on luxury dining out while having 0 emergency savings. Stop financing comfort over security. Fund your emergency shelter account before you ever buy premium groceries or takeout again. The Lakota philosophy of Mitákuye Oyás'iŋ translates to all are related. Historically, this meant recognizing that the waste of one process, like ash from a heating fire, was the lifeblood of another, like making soap. There was no trash. Modern circular economics proves that linear consumption, buy, use, discard, rapidly accelerates personal debt. Stop throwing money into the landfill. Save glass jars for off-grid food storage, compost scraps for free fertilizer, and mend worn clothes. The Zuni people mastered dryland farming using waffle gardens. By building earthen berms around crops, they trapped scarce rainwater, thriving without irrigation. Today, agricultural. Data proves municipal water for suburban gardens drains household wealth. Stop paying to water your food. Use sunken beds and rainwater catchment to grow produce grid-free. If you're tired of the modern debt trap and want to build real, resilient wealth, hit that subscribe button. Historically, Plains tribes embraced a seasonal migration mindset, moving to sheltered valleys in winter and breezy high ground in summer. They adapted to the climate rather than fighting it. Today, energy data confirms that running central HVAC year-round is a household's largest utility drain. Stop climate-controlling empty spaces. Practice modern migration by zoning your home, closing off unused rooms, and adjusting your clothing rather than the thermostat to save hundreds annually. Indigenous tribes viewed the wilderness as a fully stocked, free supermarket, sustaining entire nations by foraging wild edibles. Modern nutritionists confirm these wild foods often boast higher vitamin profiles than hybridized, expensive grocery store produce. Stop paying massive premiums for imported superfoods. Grab a local foraging guide and start harvesting free, highly nutritious weeds, like dandelions or lamb's quarters, right out of your own backyard to immediately slash your grocery budget. Indigenous nations survived brutal winters through masterful food preservation, utilizing drying racks, smokehouses, and earth-cooled root cellars instead of artificial refrigeration. By removing moisture or utilizing the Earth's stable subterranean temperature, they prevented spoilage indefinitely. Today, appliance energy draws and wasted spoiled food cost households over $1,000 annually. Stop relying solely on grid-tied freezers. Learn basic dehydration and utilize basement root cellar techniques to preserve seasonal bulk food purchases for free. Native American scouts practiced the art of silent observation. By quietly watching animal migrations and weather patterns, they predicted seasonal changes and avoided starvation without relying on external warnings. Today, behavioral economists call this market awareness, a critical skill for avoiding panic buying and inflation traps. Stop reacting blindly to news cycles. Track your local community's pricing trends and stock up on essentials before seasonal demands drive prices through the roof. Many native tribes, particularly in the Southwest, purified drinking water by filtering it through layers of sand, gravel, and crushed charcoal from their fires. This natural biofilter removed sediment and toxins, securing safe hydration without modern plumbing. Today, municipal water bills and expensive reverse osmosis systems drain household budgets. Stop buying plastic bottled water. Build a free DIY bio-sand filter using a food-grade bucket and layered earth to guarantee clean, zero-cost drinking water. Indigenous cultures didn't use banks. Their wealth was built on reciprocity. If a hunter shared his catch, today, the tribe ensured he wouldn't starve tomorrow. This mutual aid was the world's first insurance policy. Today, economists agree that social capital prevents more personal bankruptcies than emergency funds. Stop relying entirely on expensive, high-deductible insurance for minor emergencies. Build a local barter network where you trade skills, effectively crowdsourcing your financial security for free. The ultimate indigenous lesson is the mindset of living with nature rather than mastering it. Historically, this meant embracing the peace of enough instead of exhausting resources for surplus. Today, behavioral economists warn that the modern pursuit of more, the hedonic treadmill, causes lifelong financial ruin. Stop trying to purchase status or absolute control. Cultivate deep gratitude for what you already have to instantly cure the expensive disease of consumerism. Remember habit number 7? Adopting the Lakota view that everything is related could literally save your life. When modern supply chains collapse, knowing how to transform everyday waste into vital off-grid survival gear becomes your ultimate safety net. Now it is time to choose your path. Which of these ancient financial survival habits are you trying first? Are you claiming Team 3 Sisters Garden? Or are you voting for Team Hand-Built Water Filter? Drop your choice in the comments below.